So many people ask us, well, what is the Life Money Co approach? And really it starts with a fairly simple view, that time and money are precious resources. And we coach our members to use those resources wisely. That's really the crux of it. Now, how do we do that though is where it gets interesting. So we break the process into two parts. The first part, which is in my view the more important and critical element, is about being effective. So being effective in this context is about knowing what we would call life objectives. So key things that you want to achieve in your life that are important to you, that make your life a success or otherwise in your own eyes. This might seem, straightforward to understand or to arrive at, but it's not that simple. So what we do is we help our clients effectively unpack where they're at right now. We've got to give people the courage to consider other potential futures and to think about where they're at right now and is it actually feeding those key life objectives that they've set out for themselves. So the effective part is very important, and it's really at the heart of the process. Once you get that part right, it's far easier to set out a longer term plan, because ultimately you've clarified what it is you're trying to achieve. How everyone goes about achieving those different things, we might have a common objective, but how we would go about achieving it and feeding that objective can be different between different people. So we need to explore those areas as well. It's a very core part of what we do. We want to understand what drives you as an individual, what drives you as a couple, what drives you as a family, and what are those things that are really important. Once we've understood that, we then look at, okay, well what are the things that we're doing well? What are the things we're not doing so well? What are the mindsets and behaviours that are in fact influencing our ability to succeed or otherwise? Very important to understand from our view, the way we see things, is that a mindset and therefore a behaviour or a belief is a far more powerful force than a logical financial strategy. So unless you've addressed those key things of mindset, beliefs, and therefore behaviour, and understood where those things are helping you and hindering you, it's then very hard to build a financial plan that will succeed unless you've catered to and addressed those things. So we look at those two parts separately, and ultimately we end up with a situation where we know you extremely well. We understand what is deeply important to you, individually, couple, family, all those things together. And we've reconciled how we're going to make these decisions with our time and our money to deliver on those key things. And there's always going to be choices, there's always going to be conflicts in terms of time especially is a limited resource. So we have to choose wisely what we do with our time. And our money is the fuel behind a lot of experiences and a lot of great things that will happen in your life. So those two together are a powerful force. So our clients, when they come to us, they effectively engage us to be a sounding board, to help them make better decisions with their time and their money, and they are much better for the process. And at the end of the day, this is about pulling together like-minded people who are all motivated to live a great life, the best life they can. They have high expectations, and that's great. We want to basically be there to support people who believe their life will be amazing, and they want to get to the end of it and go, that was a great success, and not have anything that we'd say would be a hollow victory, something that they were striving for that really didn't resonate with their deep motivations. So that gives you a sense of our approach, and we look forward to taking you through other parts of our services in other videos.